Well, the good old space station. Now, I typed in space station from Earth or from the ground, and the results were a bit disappointing. I didn't get a shot where somebody has taken a picture of the space station from the ground. But I was telling a friend of mine who's a Star Trekkie. He loves Lost in Space. He loves all those things over many years. And he loves his NASA and his Apollo mission and the space station. I said, now, how can you see the space station? Because it's 250 miles, 400 kilometres above the surface, so they say. He said, oh, I've seen it. You can see it. And he just wouldn't back down. You can see it, he said. And I tried to tell him that a jumbo jet, the bigger jumbo jet, is 70 metres long. The space station is 109. Your good old 19, the Sun Taro number, which we've seen in an event of 6 years ago. So that being the length of the space station, I find quite interesting. But yes, you're supposed to be able to see this thing from the ground. Now, a jumbo jet at 70 metres, when you look up, or 70 metres long, and when you look up and it's flying at 9 kilometres, or around 30,000 feet, and it's very small, very, very small at that height. You can barely see it at all. So how is it that you can see something that's only 30 metres longer and it is 25 times and more higher? Now, do you think that's a bit puzzling? I think so, very much so. Yes, the International Space Station orbits about 250 miles or 400 kilometres above Earth and can often be seen from the ground, but no one's taken a picture of it that we can find, as a bright, fast-moving point. A point indeed, at 250 miles. But people zoom in and you can see the shape I just showed you. But the shape we were just looking at, of course, is actually a model. Yes, available on Amazon. Shop for space station models. And that's what we're looking here. Let's just have a look. This is the Google search for as seen from Earth. These are not seen from Earth, are they now? Not at all. Not at all. They're seen from Space Raven. You know what Space Raven is? This little bird they have flies up with a camera attached, and it gets us all these images. Now this one is the one maybe blown up. I didn't notice it before. Look. It looks different to the one we were just looking at, doesn't it now? Yeah, it's very strange indeed. Every image always looks a bit different. There's this one here. Well, there you go. It shows the two side by side. Can you see the space station Earth? And what does it look like? Does it look like this? Or does it look like this? I'd like you to tell me in the comments what you think of the look. This one here has see-through solar panels. Isn't that interesting? Well, there's quite a bit of a difference between these two images, we can see. Yes, indeed. Yes, the length of a Boeing 747 varies by model, ranging from 56 to 76 metres. As I said, they fly 9 kilometres above. All right, 30,000 feet, 9.144 kilometres. So, as you can see, 25 times more. 25 times more. Good old 7 code there. But yes, isn't that incredible? Yet you can barely see the plane, but something that's only 30 metres longer can be seen at 400 kilometres or 250 miles. And the space station travels at roughly 17,500 miles per hour, or 28,000 kilometres an hour. It's quite a heck of a speed. What structural integrity do we need for something like this? So interesting days indeed. And I told my friend about this, and he just didn't want to know. Oh, I've seen it. You can see it. That's what we got. They just throw the science out the window and go with their emotion. Low Earth orbit. Pope Leo. Yes, so last week I put my old video back up. It's the most watched video I've ever had, actually, from 11 years ago. And I put it back up. Of course, it is 8 days. I made that mistake there. But interesting windows in space. I say,
Again.
amazing. The
Look,
parameters they give
if
us
you
for
got in
space
this
is
little
hot and cold,
capsule here,
etc. And we have
and you
glass to
spent
protect
2
us.
weeks in that little capsule, 3 people,
You have to breathe and shit and drink and eat something to stay alive for 2 weeks. Now the rest of the body of the thing is full of all sorts of tanks. So well, if they've got some access in the middle from the diagrams that they throw up. But as we know,
now you have to breathe and shit
That's
and
exactly right,
drink
isn't it?
and eat something
Different colours.
to stay alive for 2
It's just
weeks.
all up to your imagination.
Now the rest of the body of the
So what's
thing
interesting here
is
is
full of
I put
all
this
sorts
back
of
up and
tanks
there
and
hasn't been a new comment.
things. They look like they've got some access in the middle from
I
the
even featured it
diagrams that they throw up.
on post.
But as we know, nothing ever
And
looks the
as
same
I said,
anyway.
there's been one by now. I keep going here and just having a look every day. Yeah. 3 years ago. Take down the best. Thank you very much to MPW Jones. So you see all old comments. Interesting, isn't it? I'd put this video back up and a number of days gone past, nearly a week, and no one has commented yet. But in its day it had a few comments, as we can see. We can see how many views I get these days. Something went wrong. I still do good videos, but somehow they just don't get out of the box like they used to. Alright, thanks very much, folks, and I'll be going to the library tomorrow and see if I can set up for a live stream. So I'll give a notification a couple of hours before I do the stream that one will be coming. So tune in and say hello to the Jungle Man. Alright, thanks very much.